Is going on, everyone? I am DeFi Sean. That's Mr. Pixel. We are back for the Friday edition of Some Moon or Dust Trending. So, as always, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, share button, post button, repost button, whatever button you have to hit on whatever platform you're on, because we're on X, Twitch, YouTube, Telegram. Hit that button and share this to everyone. So, Mr. Pixel, how's it going? I haven't really talked to you today, so what's been going on?
Yeah, been a hectic morning, of course, as always. Everybody getting ready for the Christmas now, of course. This is the final run-in last weekend before the Jolly Ben arrives. So, yeah, a lot of preparation going on, but it's good, man. Yep. It's good. It's good. Excited about everything that's going on. Glad to see the movement in the NFTs, too. That's been awesome to see the pickup. Got a big shout-out for the man himself today, Sean.
Yeah, our buddy Mike Barney, an OG listener. I think he's back from, like, the Safe Moon days. He started out with Joe. Then, obviously, he got onto my channel, and yeah, that was a big part. He's scooping up those NFTs. I think he bought like 10 more. So yeah, shout out to him. And
yeah, smart man.
Keep that thing rolling. We've been getting some requests on how we're going to handle the NFTs. As of right now, it's scheduled to close at the end of business tomorrow. So roughly 36 hours. So if you want to get some, now's the best time to get them, and then we'll decide based on a number of different requests via DMs on how exactly we're moving. Are we shutting down? Are we doing this? Are we doing that? Stay tuned for that. But the only guarantee we currently have right now is there's about 200 left over the next 36 hours. And that's the guarantee we have going right now.
Yep, exactly. So, yeah, we'll just play it by ear. As you said, lots of requests coming in and do this, that, and the other. And some good, solid requests too. But like I said, as of right now, yeah, as you said, sorry, it's as of close tomorrow. It's going to be done. So if you do and you want to get one and absolutely guarantee it, yeah, now is definitely the time. But we'll kind of be deciding after the fact to see what route we're going to take. But yeah.
Yep.
But it's awesome.
Speaking of that, let's get that pulled up. I actually got some really important messages that just popped up that I got to answer. So how about while I'm doing that, we go over the NFTs, show everyone what they get, 36 more hours, and we can kind of knock that out real quick.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's do it. Let me pull this up here real quick. All right. The Moon or Dust NFTs. Let me pull up the link there too. So it's mint.moonordust.media. There's only going to be 250 of these. There's 1 Solana each. And you can get them right now, right at that website. This is how it will break down, basically. It's obviously going to be a rev generation NFT. And this is the breakdown right now as of the RevShare. And I'll explain what the RevShare models are after this for anyone who's watching or is not familiar. Assuming it's the last kind of real day today, the rest of today and tomorrow, last chance to get some of these. So at 100 sold, we will do a 5 Solana live burn and earn of the Moon or Dust token itself, which is sitting at a very, very tasty entry point right now, by the way. And the RevShare currently is at 5%. Once we sell out 100, it's going to increase to 10%. If we sell out all of these in the, or at least up to the 200 mark, we will do a $3,000 Christmas special. So you got next 24 plus hours. If we hit that 200 mark, we'll see that. Sean will be hosting a live one for anybody that holds an NFT. Will be put on a wheel, and for every NFT you have, so if you've got an NFT, you'll get an extra slot on the wheel for that. And we would host that on Christmas Eve. Should we reach that goal, then the RevShare also increases to 15%. As you can see, we've been doing some upgrades on the bot, but really to expedite that, get it to the final next level here, that would also kick into effect. And if we go the whole 250, once we sell them out, we will get that CoinMarketCap listing for Moon or Dust token. Oh, I forgot to mention the Christmas special. Any money that isn't won, obviously, when you're taking on the whales, that would also go to Moon or Dust burn and earn for the token. But yeah, so if we sell out 250 sold, we're going to get that CoinMarketCap listing for the Moon or Dust token. RevShare increases to 20%, and we get cracking on the Moon or Dust version 2 of the actual game show itself. So yeah, and the revenue streams. So the revenue streams are obviously, we would kind of act as a KOL of sorts. We've already, we're a client of Fluence right now, which is Tyler Hill's outfit. Sean's been working with those guys for a long time. So anytime somebody is going to be coming to them, and even they've said that the market is so dry right now for people looking for this kind of thing. So like I said, we're positioning ourselves, but we're in with those guys. And they will basically be on the menu for anybody coming to Fluence looking for, you know, the way they would be looking for Sean to do videos or whatever else. anything like that marketing wise will be on that menu with them. Also, we're working with Assure DeFi, and we have we're using some awesome stuff that they have created over there for bringing leads to us, and we'll be pushing our sales, let's say our sponsorships or advertisements as well, ultimately kind of through them, in partnership with them, collaboration I guess would be a better word, as of right now. And we're going to be helping them out with the kill switch stuff as well, so we got a really good collaboration going on there with those guys. And of course the sponsorships that we do offer would of course be on the on this trending show as well, right, where we can do readouts and stuff, and you got the banners down there who we can pop up, so those things would be kind of available for advertisers to purchase. And then also we have the main game show itself, which has multiple sponsorship opportunities there. Depending on what it would be, you can do total takeovers, whatever it be. So these kind of sponsorship slots we'll be doing. Of course, then Sean also does the token reviews, which he's brought over here as well to into the Mooner Dust Media ecosystem as well. And kudos for that, Sean. It's another awesome revenue generator for us and the NFT community as well that are picking those up. So those will be on offer as well. And yeah, so those are, and of course, obviously, least I forget the trending bot itself that's out there. So obviously, using the trending bot, you got the opportunity to boost if you want to boost your token into top 5, top 3, top spot, and avail of all the exposure that we're given with the platform we're building here. Or you can just get a vote multiplier that lasts for like an hour. You get a 1.2x on your votes, a 1.5x, a 2x. So they're all the revenue streams that would be coming in to the NFTs here. So that can give you a good oversight of exactly what you're kind of investing into here. If you are to pick one of those up, that's how the RevShare model will work. That's where the revenue gets generated, and it would get dispersed among those 250 NFTs. Should we reach the 250 goal, it'll be 20%. So that's a nice chunk. We're positioning ourselves very well. And of course, Sean's experience in the advertising industry, the connections we've made, throughout the years or whatever in this space. Sean's been doing this for a long time, building up his own YouTube channel. So we're going to continue in that vein. And when the market kind of rolls back around here and that starts to pick up again, we should be very well positioned to be able to take advantage of that and start generating revenue, not just for ourselves, the ecosystem and all the things we work on here, be it Infiniad, Luna, like whatever it is, it all kind of trickles back into, everything that we're doing here ultimately. So, and not to mention the people that actually have the NFTs. Yeah, you're looking at a 20% rev share of everything we're doing. Our success can be your success as well. And that's why we wanted to offer this to the community. Besides doing some kind of a token deal or something like that, we said, you know what, the community helped us build this thing. We went live promoting it, testing it with everybody. All the community came up and participated in the early testing as well. So it only made sense to us to kind of give this back and give the community the opportunity to be involved in our success here. By the way, if you are minting an NFT, there's only 2 NFTs per transaction. So if you mint 2, you would have to sign 1 transaction. You mint 10, you'd have to sign 5 transactions, so on. It's to prevent spamming and any of that kind of stuff. So it's kind of more of a safety measure. But again, if you want to see what these are, when you go to the NFT side, you want to see the details about it, you can just click this details button right here and it'll pop up this little deck and give you all that information. And again, if you do want to advertise, you can click the more up here as well and click, or where is it here? Where is it? Advertise with us. I know it's here somewhere. But that deck will pop up for you too. I thought it was on here. Am I getting this wrong? Become a contestant, how it works, mod NFTs. I thought it was up there. I'll have to ask Adam. It was up there. But those details will be back on the site, because the site is also going over a little overhaul, because it's more like moonerdust.media now. So we're going to be encompassing a little broader of a spectrum on the next iteration of the website too. So stay tuned for that. Sean, I think I touched everything there. Did I miss anything? If I did,
I think so. Yeah, sorry about that. Had some had some urgent messages I had to get. Look at that. Never stop working. And we literally do not work in the background. We work on camera, because I hate that phrase, working in the background. It's the most overused things. But yeah, chat, what's everyone up to? Everyone's being a little quiet today. Viewership's a little bit down. It's expected. It's the holidays. It's the weekend. Yeah. So we're actually have my dad. And my dad lives about 3 hours north of me, so they're coming down tomorrow, and we're doing Christmas with them and the kids and all that stuff tomorrow. So I know a lot of people, they get together with work, with family on today and tomorrow, ahead of Christmas, all that fun stuff. So yeah. It's normal.
Just to chime in here, I'm an idiot, by the way. There's a massive button right here in the middle of the thing. I know that got moved and I didn't see it.
That is true.
Advertise on Moon or Dust Game Show. You click that button right there. It used to be up in the top right, so that's my bad. Adam just messaged me behind the scenes. That big, huge button in the middle of the web page, idiot. So thanks for that, Adam. Good morning, Sing.
What's going up?
Josh,
Wolf
our boy,
is driving. Who's this from? Hi from NA. Elaborate.
NA is what's that? North? North America?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming.
Abroad
okay, yeah, no. Okay, I see the globe now. I thought they were talking about a project, but yeah, you're right. I'm paying attention to the globe now. So yeah.
All right. We got only
North America.
Or maybe is it Nebraska? Lady. Could it be Nebraska? NA.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let us know. Where are you from? Where are you messaging from? And thanks for tuning in. It's someone I haven't seen here before, so I appreciate you. Of course, we're live across multiple platforms. Of course, YouTube, Twitch, X, Telegram, soon to be Rumble, and we will get that Telegram thing signed up. We have to create a new broadcast channel to tie it into our main chat. So we're working on that now. So Telegram should be up and running. I'm thinking by next week once we get that dialed in. And of course, anybody, if you do want to get on the show, just a quick one here, Sean. To get on the show at any time, 5 days a week, we go live at noon PST, 2 Central, 3 Eastern, wherever you're at. Get voting, get onto the top 5 here, be highlighted on the show 5 days a week. If you're in there, we'll highlight it. And, you get to that top spot. We want to do a clip. We want you in studio, do a deep dive and all that kind of stuff. So get the bot downloaded, anybody. Go to moonordust.media and click the Get Trending up here. Add the bot to your Telegram. It'll prompt you to open it once you click that button. Add it in, give it the admin permissions, and get your community vote and get highlighted on the show. Get the exposure. We got real peeps willing to invest on this show, and I know that because we've seen it. And these community guys, they're the community we have over here that tune in. They're waiting for something good, something solid, and they will. From my experience, from what I've seen, they'll pick up a bag if they like something. So get voting. All right, Sean. Let's hear the juice. I feel like you got some juice here that you're waiting to drop on us. Oh, you're muted.
Yep. So we got let's get everything pulled up. I got to get my screen pulled up. So we got about 40 minutes left. So let's go ahead. We're going to knock out our tokens real quick. See, let's hit on keep this pulled up. So we have hit the bring the top 5 back up.
Oh yeah, sure. There you go.
All right. So I think everyone knows what Infiniad is at this point. We're going to because again, we've had some upgrades going on with the bot. Some people uninstalled it. We need to really get going again. We've been covering these same 5 projects for like 3 or 4 days now. So let's do a quick rundown real quick. Like our project is Infiniad. Again, if you don't know what that is, it's the project that started everything that we're doing here. It's a layer 2 blockchain on ETH, currently live. We also have the token launcher Lunar Pump.Fun, which is launching tokens currently on Solana, but it will be launching on Infiniad, ETH, BSC, and Base here very shortly. We had the EVM side running, but we had to take it off and then redo every side to get it brought up to the Sol side. And then, of course, you're watching Lunar Dust, which is the marketing engine of the whole Infiniad network. And when I tell you I'm laying the groundwork, I'm not kidding. I've been spending all morning kind of streamlining exactly what we offer, what we charge for people like Fluence and stuff like that, so we can start getting stuff sold. We're starting to see a small uptick in the market with paid marketing and different things like that. So that's really cool. So again, Infiniad, Lunar Dust, Lunar Pump, telling you guys we have a bright future ahead of us. In case you haven't noticed, it's 2+ years now. We don't stop. I've been going live for over 2 years now, every single week. At this point, me and Mr. Pixel going live every single weekday. So yeah, we are chugging right on. Yeah, shout out to Titan. Just said 60 NFTs minted. Where were we at when we started the show? 57, 58? I don't remember.
Well, no, when we started today, we were at 58. Yeah, 58. So it looks like we got another 2 minted just now as well. Awesome.
Nice.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very, very much. Welcome, VIP, our guy. He's been a long-term guy, and Super Save Mod Mafia, baby. It's true. It's coming. So get on board. But yeah, that's the breakdown. And like you said, Sean, we've kind of gone over this, many times the last couple of days, obviously with the bot having some minor issues recently. it's dropped off. The usage of it has dropped off a little bit in the last few days, but that's all right. We've been marching on anyway, either way. So Sean, just giving a quick overview of everything. That's the whole ecosystem we've been building. And of course, Moonboy was one of those tokens too. I see that on there. That was launched on Binance in the early days of Lunar Pump. And there's work going on behind the scenes on that one. So just keep an eye on it.
Yep. Moonboy, all that. Yep.
All right, Tom said if we get to 90 NFTs, he'll buy 10 more. What a guy. Look at that. All right, lads, let's do it. We want another 30 sold here, and then we'll hit the 100.
Hit that 100.
We get that buy and burn, baby, or the buy and earn. So let FG, you guys are awesome. Keep killing it, guys. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you showing up on the reg too, keeping an eye, checking in on us. We're never going to stop working, dude. That's a fact. We don't quit over here, and we're just constantly building. Whether it's uptime, downtime, we're always looking to build, and we appreciate the community more than you can know, guys. Honest to God, because without you guys, we wouldn't be doing this. We wouldn't be doing anything. So all you guys that are hanging in there, hey, I get it, dude. And I know the roller coasters are rough in crypto especially, but hopefully things are going to kind of settle down a little bit here. The market will take a turn and things will start to I think beef up and then probably settle down a little bit once some regulation comes in. What do you think, Sean?
I think so too. Yep. I think that's exactly what we're going to see. But I think we are going to have a solid 2026.
Titan wants us to jump to 5 sol to a 10 sol burn and earn, and we'll see if we can sell the last ones.
Hey, yeah, we sell them. Let's do it.
Moonerdust.media, but guys, go and pick one up if you want. We got just over 24 hours, whatever is left of today, and 24 hours after that. That's your last opportunity. So it'd be awesome to get them banged up, but we'll see how it goes. All right, Sean, you got some juice here for us. Got some market chat.
See. Yeah, let's hit on the tokens real quick. Let's knock them out real quick.
Okay, gotcha. We want to do FireChicken. Let's do it. Our boy Chuck out there killing it as always. You know that
and
guy.
Of course,
another guy who never stops.
FireChicken 007.
It up here now. FireChicken 007. There it is. Anybody wants to go and follow along. They're working on the website, by the way, in case you missed any of the other shows previously. So that's getting an upgrade at the moment. So we won't highlight that. I know he's working on it.
Let's just double check. Okay. Just wanted to make sure there were no updates. He said he's got, in their words, interesting news here in the next week. He said a week or two, and I think that was like Monday. So in the next week, got a nice little stair-step pattern right here. So looking good. Just
climbing. What is hitting that right now? 243K.
Yep. So very nice about what you expect. Like I said, 1.9K in volume. He keeps that arbitrage going, keeps things going. I think he paired Mod with FireChicken. He does all kinds of stuff like that. Creates all kinds of different LPs. Like I said, we'll see if we can get him on an episode and he can kind of break down everything he does with the LPs. So yeah, that'd be really cool. And of course, guys, go over, give him a follow on X. FireChicken.
No trade secrets.
There we go. FireChicken 007.
FireChicken, there it is. Yeah, guys, go check it out. We've talked about it many times, and like Sean said, yeah, hopefully we could get him on again maybe next week. You got something going on, something hectic going on. That would be awesome to come on and let us know what's coming and help as much as we possibly can. I love me some FireChicken. Who doesn't? I love the story behind it too. It was his dad used to call the Trans Ams FireChicken. I kind of always stuck with him, and that's kind of where it came from. So again, go check it out. That's kind of another one of those stable coin things. Got this arbitrage thing going where it's always regenerating back into the token, pairing it with other LPs, creating that little wealth revenue generation model that feeds back into the token all the time. So it's got a great little gig going on over there. So that's going to be awesome. Drop the news on mod trending. That would be bullish AF. Yeah, let's do it, Chuck. You've been called, sir. You've been summoned to mod trending. All right. Kurumi, our guys.
The number one, Mr. Pixel. Take it away. We should just call it the Kurumi trending bot by now. But yeah, take it away. Give everyone a quick explainer.
Yeah. So, Kurumi, obviously we've talked about it many times, part of the Kabosu family, which are the family that had all the famous dogs from the dog memes that you know and love. Of course, Doge was the main one. First one, I guess, Shiba Inu. Then you had Nero, which popped up past the billion. Then you had Kokoro, which went to like the 100 million market cap. So the latest dog they have now is Kurumi. And this is as far as I've seen, this is the official, well, unofficial. I mean, there's not really an official unless you kind of are dealing with the people themselves, but these guys seem solid. They're from Japan. We've been trying to get someone on as well to let us know everything that's going on with it. But they are holding solid in between that 1.8 and 2.2 mil mark for the longest time since they've been on this bot. And again, this was the CTO also, as far as I'm aware. But that community over there, they're certainly got conviction. They're holding the floor, and they're doing a damn good job of it in this downtime. So kudos to you guys. Go to the website. It's Kurumi BNB. Obviously, it's on BNB, Binance. So if you do want to pick up some of that, get your BNB in. But you can go to the website, kurumibnb.com. It's very wholesome token. It's very, all about the dog and the dog's life. So they use AI on the X account as well. If you want to pop that up real quick, Sean. The X account there, see if they might have some updates. But they do just this ongoing little story about the dog and his adventures. So it's a nice, wholesome token. And I love it. I got to say, I love it. They have a big community there right now. There are 420, I think, people in that X community. And it's Kurumi CTO is the handle if you want to go and check that out. But these guys seem like they're in it for the long term from what I can see so far. And shout out to you, Manny. Good morning as well. He did send me a picture of his breakfast, by the way. And it looked great. It looked way too clean. I don't think that was his, but it was an example of a breakfast he might have. If his professional chef were there serving it to him. But it was a good AI generation of it. But I appreciate that, brother, because he had the phone right there in the middle. He does some awesome work with AI, and Mooner does stuff. He has some hilarious videos. So shout out to you, brother. Appreciate all the work you do with us behind the scenes too, as far as in the community, I guess I should say, but he also sends all the stuff that he makes over to us too. So I'm going to start rolling that out as well, I think, in the new year, and start, utilizing a lot of that for our X content and things as well, because there's some really good stuff. So shout out to you, Manny. Appreciate your connect there with the Kurumi people. And we appreciate those guys voting all the time, taking advantage of being highlighted like this. And, if you want to go check it out, I would advise you go check it out. It's been the closest thing to a stable coin we've seen on the show so far.
Yeah. Looking good. Everything about them is looking good.
Mm-hmm. And where are they sitting right now? 1.9, 1.8, 1.9. They're
1.9.
2 milli again.
You know they're going to be somewhere around there. 1.8,
right.
1.9.
Yep. But yeah, shout out to you guys. There it is. Go check out the chart. We've kind of gone over it a few times. Again, would love to have somebody from the team on to come and give us an update on it. Wallets look solid. Everything looks, really, really solid about this token. Have they got listings, Sean? Are they listed on CMC or anything like that? I'm not sure. I can't remember if we talked about that or not. But if not, I'm sure they're going to be working on that. No doubt.
Let me see. Not 100% sure. We'll find out on the next episode because
hey, let us know, Manny, if you're talking to him, so we can kind of give some updates or anything. If there's anything going on, any updates, Manny, let us know so we can give the updates to the community here. What's up, SFC, brother? What's good with the Mod Mafia? Oh, we're good, dude. We are good. We're awesome. We're happy. We're getting ready for the weekend. Excited. Hope you're all doing well. Don't forget Derby races today. $2 buy Baby Drake or T. The man token gets you a horse. Yes, that is the man token. Baby Drake, of course, on the first token to bond on Infiniad, and the guys have been pushing that hard as well over there. So if anybody does want to get involved with that, there's a $2 thing. What time is this on today? SFC, let us know the details. So if anybody's watching, they want to go over and get involved. That's really, really fun, guys. DeFi Derby. They do horse races over there and stuff. It's a lot of fun. And shout out to C Lady as well. She's been hosting them for the longest time with the man token. I think you did an interview over there as well, Sean, before as well. So.
Oh yeah, I've been over there. I've pretty much been everywhere. I mean, I've done an AMA. Pretty much every channel.
How's the Solana phone looking, by the way?
Haven't got anything back yet, unless it's in my junk. I haven't looked, but yeah, I haven't received the email back yet. But yeah, I'll definitely keep everyone updated. 8
p.m. Eastern for DeFi Derby tonight. Get on into the Telegram there. Find Only Rose. Find the man token. Find Baby Draco and get involved. Go over. It's a good night of entertainment and fun. So thanks, guys. Thanks for reminding us about that. We're always happy to give a shout out, of course. Anybody that's in our own community, of course, we always want to give people updates and stuff. And oh yes, Adam just taught me too. Our mod Telegram is almost up to 750 members right now. So as in case anybody didn't know, the big change that we did to the bot was that in order for people to vote, just like Major Trending do it, you have to be in the Moon or Dust Telegram in order to vote. So that's the uptick that's happening, and that was kind of what we want to do, is bring people over into our Telegram as well, so we can have that direct connection with all those people that are in there, and show them what we got going on over here, and extend our platform to all of those projects that are looking to get highlighted. Hey man, we know marketing's expensive, and that's a fact. So that's kind of why we're building this platform here as well, to be able to do that. We are having a friendly contest to see what token get the blockchain moving. All right, I love it.
He's referring to Infiniad blockchain, FYI, for people listening.
Absolutely. All right, Sean. Looks like we're about to get a lovely, awesome plug of it. How's the last couple of shows? How'd the red flag show or the green flag show doing?
I haven't got to look at the numbers yet. I'm sure good though. The red flags one, like I said, did great first 48 hours. I haven't got to look at the green ones. I've been super busy today getting all the stuff out. But I did get the newest one released today. I didn't look at the analytics.
FOMO, baby.
Yeah. Episode 22, The Psychology of FOMO, Why Smart People Make Bad Moves. Just a fun episode on why FOMO is the way it is, especially in crypto. Because if you notice, there's a lot of people that may not experience FOMO in real life, but in crypto, man, it's just like the perfect storm of FOMO. Like you can't help yourself. I got pretty disciplined with it years ago, but man, it's it's a crazy thing in crypto. Thank you. Yeah, the green flag one was good. Like I said, it was fun putting that one together. Because we never talk about green flags. All we talk about is the scams and the red flags, but we never talk about what you should be looking for. And again, I went heavy on Moon or Dust. I intertwined that into the entire episode. So it's important that we kind of get the green flags ones out there.
And hey, SFC, whatever it takes, baby, whatever it takes. That's why we're out there doing what we're doing, brother. And we appreciate everybody else that's out there, part of the community that's hustling right now, right alongside with us. So thank you, guys. It goes a long way. And shout out to Richard Hubner as well. I know he's crushing it. Titan, you guys are there's so many people out there crushing it right now and pushing hard. We need more. Let's get more in there, and we're gonna rock this thing, no doubt.
Yeah, check it out, guys. Get that Red Bull. That Red Bull going. It's got the strawberry apricot, my go-to, I guess you can say, with watermelon. And Titan just claimed the 20 bounty. Nice.
Hell yeah. All right. Yeah, guys, get over there and check out Sean's podcast. Some great episodes coming out recently. His biggest episode yet just dropped, guys. Which one? The green flag, right?
No, the red flag one was the biggest one. Flag. Oh, yes. The green flag could be the biggest one for all I know. I haven't got a chance to look.
Well, so far you'll be breaking your all-time high if it is again. So that's a shout out, man. And it was a great episode. I really enjoyed that one too. So I too have to listen to the two new ones. I haven't listened to them yet. So shame on me. Yes, I know I'm terrible. I'm a terrible
Give
friend.
Give that 5-star rating and leave a comment, especially on the green flags episode. Leave a comment all about Moon or Dust on the green flag episode.
We ain't going anywhere. We going down and raise the ship. Hell yeah, brother. And we certainly ain't going down. I promise you that. Rocket fuel loading. There it is. Yeah, Sean needs it every day. He needs that rocket fuel Red Bull, baby.
Gotta get it going. Yeah, there is no such thing as going down. What's that sea or whatever that you literally can't sink in? That's where our boat's floating.
Absolutely.
We may take hits, but we are never going down.
There we go. See, lady, of course, we work on getting a little volume rolling again on the blockchain, one horse at a time. And, that's what we're doing here as well. Like, we're looking to, like we said, the trickle-down thing from here, bringing people in, having that way less expensive option of having to pay, hundreds of thousands of dollars for big marketing efforts. Hey, let's just build it out ourselves, build our own organic audience, and we can trickle all of that down into, on into Lunar Pump, on into... Infiniad, obviously, and get all that going. Like, that's the ultimate goal of all of this here. So appreciate you guys very, very much. It ain't easy out there. It's a tough world out there.
We got 22. Well, first off, we got 22 minutes. Let's see where Bitcoin's at. Haven't looked today. 87.9. Nice. Ethereum, making its way back up to the 3. Just shy of BNB 860 West Solana. Solana making its way back up 126. So you kind of still get the NFTs at a discount. When we first launched, it was about 135, 140. Dogecoin
Yeah, you're
13.
getting a good deal right now.
Nice. All right. That's all looking good. Let's see if we got any news on Twitter. Let's see what we got. What White House AI and crypto czar says a markup for the Clarity Act is coming in January. We are closer than ever to passing the landmark crypto market structure legislation. So awesome. That's what we want to see. That's going to be a big deal. And I was looking at this one earlier. So this is true. If anyone didn't know or wasn't paying attention, the Trump coin was one of the largest liquidity extraction events in crypto history. Once valued at $67.5 billion, now down 94% in total size. We don't talk enough about the damage this did to genuine retail confidence in crypto. It did. When the Trump token launched for I guess people that weren't paying attention, but so many people got into it, so much liquidity got into it, and of course, you just know all the people at the top, they sold it, taking billions of dollars of liquidity out of the market. And honestly, the liquidity hasn't been the same since that. That was a big thing in the market. Does anyone else kind of notice that or was thinking that or kind of zoned in on that? But I definitely did. Was that after this token launched and after it did, man, so many retail investors got wrecked. And, they made tens of millions and billions of dollars, and it just took so much liquidity out of the market, and it honestly has not recovered. I think that's a big reason why we're sitting in such the dry market that we're sitting in now was because of that Trump token, because everyone wanted in and so many people got burnt. Going back to FOMO, I was not one of them. I wasn't touching that with a 10-foot pole. There was nothing you could have done to make me get in that. FOMO wasn't kicking in for me or anything. I knew that one was going to be set up for your insiders to absolutely destroy everyone, and they no doubt did.
Yeah, and you know what I reckon is, I'm not saying this is the case here, but I think a lot of governments and look, hey, you can call me tinfoil head if you want, but I think if you look at it this way, right? How do governments usually fund? Look, we all know there's operations, black operations that go on, right? And usually it'd be like, a drug trade or some kind of a, thing that the government would distance itself from, but it also brings money in to pay for black ops, right? Because you can't get congressional approval of these kinds of operations, some necessary, some unnecessary, however you want to look at it. But I would say that it would be probably a smart move, but a lot of these, governments and stuff that invest, they do this because it's untraceable, right? And that way you can get the money that you need without having to go and sell tons of fucking drugs somewhere or whatever the operation would be in order to get the money you need to carry out these ops. So I think a lot of these things are funded in part a lot by crypto because it is untraceable to that regard if you're doing it right. So again, that's why I believe a lot of this legislation takes so long, is because you would end up affecting a pipeline that has massive implications on a global scale. It's not just in financial, but as far as even massive global operations on a governmental level, I think as well, plays a lot into that stuff. Yeah. Am I too tinfoil hat?
No, not at all. Man, since COVID, there is no such thing as too much tinfoil hat.
It's true.
Before COVID, what does Joe Rogan say? Before COVID, he believed pretty much everything. After, I said Joe Rogan stand up. After COVID, he says, I mean, did we really land on the moon? And it's so true that before COVID, your average person just believed everything the government said, just went along with everything. After COVID, we question everything now.
Yeah, and rightly so.
It's just
at your door, Mr. P. No,
already there, getting the door kicked in. But it's so true. I love that bit from Joe Rogan.
It's true. I mean, hey, dude, after what they did to him, the Mockingbird media did to him, CNN, when he had saying about his alternative, protocol that he was doing for getting COVID. They made him look green on the clip that they showed so that no one would believe it and make him look like this crazy dude. These people have no shame. But he's
Yeah,
right
yeah.
though. Like, why would you believe any mainstream narrative at that point when you've literally experienced yourself as probably the most high-profile podcaster in the country, if not the world,
Hands
and
down.
like
Yeah.
they go and do this to you, thinking that they're just gonna like get away with it? It's insane.
Yep,
Right?
yep. Yeah, everyone's reporting that crypto AI czar David Sachs keeps saying market structure bills closer than ever. Mr. P, you got that tweet that you had readily available? I know you sent it to me. Let me see. I think I have it.
Oh, yeah, it's in your DMs, Sean. It should be the second one up that I sent you. You can pop that up if you like. The Clarity Act
Yeah,
confirmed by
see it.
Trump's crypto czar is expected to pass in January 2026. Hashtag XRP. You holding some XRP, Sean?
I don't hold XRP. I had that's one I never started buying. I do have family members though that are pretty heavy into XRP though. No, I do Bitcoin, I got ETH, I got Sol, I got Kronos, and I got Dogecoin. I don't know why I never started buying XRP. I just did it.
I'm
and
surprised.
part of it too,
I'm surprised, but
part of it was that I didn't, I guess, know kind of what direction it was going to go. I've gotten burnt in the past going after different stocks and stuff when they've had lawsuits thinking, oh, it's a guarantee it's going to go this way, but then it doesn't go that way. So like, I think that's why I just kind of steered clear of it.
you got mod though, right?
I do have mine. I do have no. Yeah, I'm referring to the blue chip. I'm referring to blue chips.
Yeah.
With that list. I'm
Yeah,
not
this was an
referring to
interesting.
all coins.
This is a very interesting one
Yeah.
today. There's Devin Nunes right there, if you're not familiar with him. But Trump just acquired Crown Jewel Tri-Alpha Energy. So when he refers to TAE here in this, that's what he's referring to. Why is this important? TAE doesn't settle for hot fusion. They do cold fusion. They don't need helium-3 from the moon. They use boron-11, which is common. A neutronic fusion means no neutrons, aka no heat radiation, no steam cycle. They do direct conversion to electricity, much more efficient than other fusion methods. So that is something that, well, if you scroll down, the dude said, yeah, well, I invested in this today. And that's kind of why I sent it to Sean, because I know he makes investments in stocks too outside of crypto. So I wanted to send this to Sean so he could see maybe it's something he'd be interested in. But yeah, I appreciate you bringing it up. It's definitely something that's flying around heavy right now. Of course, the conspiracies are flying too as to many things. You can see them yourselves. We don't have to get too much into it here. But yeah, this is another one too then, right? Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says we are removing all regulatory obstacles for crypto. So what does this mean to you, Sean? What's your reading of this?
So the SEC can remove all obstacles. I mean, they can verbally do it, but in order for us to really get traction, I mean, it has to be passed into law. Regulatory clarity coming faster than expected, which again, the SEC, they took crypto off of the bold headlines at the top, basically go get crypto. It's now just something there, part of your regular everyday operations. If people break security laws, they're going to go after them, but it's not like your main focus anymore. But still, everything that we need, it has to be passed into law. The SEC can say they're no longer going after crypto. They can say that they're doing this and that, but we need it passed in law. Like we need in writing what's a security, what's not, what's allowed, what's not, what's a commodity, what's, all that stuff. So
some clarification.
Yeah.
But
everyone's saying January.
Yeah, I like the reason I'm really bullish on this is because obviously we know that regulation over crypto has not been friendly. I mean, let's be honest. I look at the last administration, and we're dealing with the first crypto-friendly really administration so far. So, I would imagine it's a great thing because I'm sure a lot of the regulation that was in place was designed to stifle it, as we know. If anybody wants to even go back as far as the Ethereum stuff and all the crack that was going on with that, you'll have a good laugh at the lawyer for Ethereum becoming the new lawyer for the people that actually regulate it. But hey, that's how it goes, right? People, the old revolving door situation. But again, I think that the regulations that had been on it were definitely designed to stifle it and choke it out, right? So now that they are lifted, now new regulation can be put in place. So I think it's a great first step, right? You got to clear out the old shit, get rid of anything that's been stifling it, and then now we got a kind of a blank canvas here. And and again, I think they're kind of thinking, like you said, you got a bit of a Streisand effect going on. When you always make such a big deal out of everything, you're going to have people coming in hot and heavy to fight against you. But if you're just, we're just doing this like regular regulation, like everything else, then it kind of quells that a little bit. So that's why I'm bullish on it.
Yep. I mean, this guy right here, we still have not gone through the truly crazy phase of the crypto market, and we haven't. It is going to go so much higher from here. I mean, we still to this day are in the infancy stage of crypto. And again, once regulation passes, you want to be in now for sure.
Yeah, I scroll up there. I just saw a comment saying someone saying Ripple and Coinbase finally on the same page in Washington D.C. Huge.
Yep. I know both of those are a big part. They're working with them with Congress to get both of the CEOs from there are working with Congress to get that market structure bill passed. From my understanding, like 90% of it's done. It's just a matter of finalizing that last 10%.
Yeah, and of course, the biggest fear that people have about this, of course, is the actual financial control that the governments can take. I know this is something that's going on a global level, like the globalist kind of total social credit score, all this. So this is the big thing that like most people especially in the crypto market and everywhere, they feel like, and that's another big stigma that's attached to this, is because in the wrong hands, or people try to centralize it in a huge way, then how far down the road do you go where like social credit and this kind of thing comes in, and you start to lose rights, so I know this is a big thing of it. So that's why everybody's just waiting, and they like, we need this clarification here before we can officially move on. So Pump.Fun sued. What's that?
Yeah, I saw something. Someone was it? I think it was this guy. Where's he at?
This guy sued him, or he's just talking about it?
No, there's supposedly a big lawsuit, but yeah, maybe, where is it? Okay, this is what he says. Solana will dump to zero in 2026. That's not going to happen, even if this happens. U.S. court will ban Pump.Fun soon. I analyzed lawsuits and court filings. Here's the full breakdown. So he's saying that that Pump.Fun story is aired in its final phase. What started as a launchpad is now legal liability. A class action lawsuit in New York targets Pump.Fun directly. The core accusation is insider advantage by design. What makes this case dangerous is the Solana angle. The lawsuit argues Solana infrastructures enable unfair ordering. This is why the recent X-ban mattered. Pump.Fun accounts were suspended. So basically, he's saying that there's going to be a lawsuit that comes and shuts Pump.Fun down, basically because of the insider trading. Again, it's tricky. It's tricky, like, because Pump.Fun, in and of itself, they doesn't launch securities. I mean, it's meme tokens that are launching on it, not securities. But, and I'm not taking up for Pump.Fun, but tokens are launching on it. They're not responsible for what people do on it. But if Pump.Fun itself is insider trading and they're getting involved with the biggest tokens, I mean, that's an issue. Mm-hmm. We were just talking in the background about potential people that are known that potentially can be launching on the Pump.Fun platform, because as I'm telling you, we're getting a real life thing going here, which could lead to some big things over the course of the next 6 months to a year for Lunar Pump. And I mean, our platform is going to be the safest platform you ever launch on. It
you know why that is, Sean? Because I think it's because we offer a lot. And here's time for another golden oldie. I think he calls for right now.
Goodie but oldie but a goodie.
Oldie but a goodie. I'll let it speak for itself.
Okay, everyone, prepare for launch, and we are live. Current wallet count?
2143 and growing, Doctor.
Great. Let's start by injecting some liquidity. Give ourselves a fighting chance here.
Market cap holding steady.
Dex ads are live.
Nice work. Let's run KOLs in T-minus 10 minutes.
Yes, Doctor.
Doctor, we've had a substantial sell-off.
Well, sucks to be then, now doesn't it? Administer 20 cc's of volume, stat, and increase mind share across social media. Let's put that community to work.
Right away, Doctor.
Market cap increasing dramatically, Doctor.
Dip has been neutralized.
Looks like our little friend is going to make it. Great job, everyone. You make this look easy. Launch your token with surgical precision on lunarpump.fun. Now, with embedded live streaming using some of your favorite trusted platforms.
There it is, an oldie but a goodie. So you offer the
Oldie but a
standard
goodie.
launch, but you also offer the whole ICO option, initial community offering, where you control the entirety of the launch, delegate wallets, all that kind of stuff, do pre-sales, that kind of thing. So it's all there.
And one thing we will never do is if we do have some known big launches coming on Lunar Pump, we're never going to take advantage of that. There would never be a hawk tour situation to where we would buy up all the supply, let everyone buy it. Then just that will never happen with us. Of course, any big time thing launches and it skyrockets, there's going to be selling because your average retail investor that gets in is going to take their profits. But from an insider perspective, it won't happen. It'll never happen.
And that's the thing, like, you know, when you're working and doing like what we've been doing for so long, and in crypto, credibility is one of the hardest things to get and even harder to maintain. So like you can blow it up in a second. So things like that, yeah, that's the beginning of the end, if not immediately the end. So yeah, that's something we would absolutely.
Yeah, but
everything we
I'm
do
not trying to
have
go to
been in
jail.
vain. Yeah, exactly, that too.
Yeah,
but everything
and I'm not trying to go to jail.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. So yeah, that'll never happen with us. So there would never be any lawsuits. Bring on discovery. If you ever, I always say that. Bring on discovery. If you ever accuse us of insider trading or doing something malicious, I will gladly hand over everything. So yeah, I got no issue with that.
Looks like we're getting a little uptick. There's some certainly positive stories coming out regarding crypto at this moment. That's a couple of decent ones right there. With, you know, with the Pump.Fun thing being sued, hey, they have plenty of money. I feel like they could grease the right palms, or they could be like, hey, you know what? We'll buy it from you. How about that? And we will run it now, right? So like that's how these things go. If you think that Pump.Fun is going to get shut down, no.
So it's a $1 billion company.
I mean, it's down. It was bought. Pump.Fun won't get shut down either. It'll be bought before it'll get shut down. I guarantee, because it makes way too much money. And no one's going to.
It's a $1 billion company. They practically print money. They make tens of millions of dollars per day. It's insane, and that's just off of fees. So if they're insider trading and doing different things, that number is even way higher than what we even know. Like I'm just going off of what their fees are, based off of what their volume is, based off the small percent of tokens that bond to get that millions of dollars a day volume. But yeah, if they're insider trading and they are getting involved with all the biggest launches early, then that number is probably 4 or 5, maybe even 10 times higher than what we think they're making.
Oh yeah, you know the books are being somewhat cooked in the background there. Like that's usually how it goes. But yeah, we'll wait and see. Yeah, watch this space, I guess, huh?
Yeah, so but we really need that clarity to come down for sure. I've been waiting for that. As you can see, my timeline is littered with crypto market structure bill talk because it's just so important for that to come down. I can't wait for that to hit. Kind of just get that good old clarity and just finally move forward.
Yep, absolutely. And I'm excited for it. So yeah, January of 2026, guys. It's right around the corner. Who's excited? First of all, who's excited for Christmas? Everybody got lined up. I think it's going to be a good Christmas this year. Make sure you wish everybody a nice Merry Christmas. And don't say Happy Holidays or some dumb shit. Say Merry Christmas.
Bring back Merry Christmas.
People off. Do it. But yeah, I'm excited for it, dude. I can't wait. I'm so looking forward to spending some time with the family. It's been a long year. Let's put it that way. I'm excited for a little bit of downtime for everybody. Of course, we're going to be doing trending, though. We'll be back here doing trending, so we will not let your votes go in vain, people. 5 days a week, we're doing this thing. So get the mod trending bot installed. Again, we've just been doing some updates. We had some issues with it, but it is up and running now. Any kind of tweaks from here on out will be slightly minor until we kind of sell out the NFTs or get to that 200 mark. And we'll be really pushing for a strong version, the next kind of version, getting it to the V2, let's say, all the things that we do want to integrate. So head on over to moonordust.media and install the Telegram bot there. It's right up there on the right side of the website. Here it is. Get trending. Add mod trending bot. Give it the necessary permissions in your Telegram group and get your community voting and be highlighted in the top 5 Monday to Friday, 5 days a week, noon PST, 2 Central, 3 Eastern. We go live.
The question.
No problem to get you on there. Of course, there's paid options here too. If you want to get in there, you got a small community, you got a great project, you want to get some vote multipliers, you can do that. The options are on there to pay for those. Really good rates. Or you can just boost your way into the top 5, top 3, straight to number 1 spot, whatever you want to do. So do that. And again, the benefits of it, you can also get picked to play in the primetime episode of Moon or Dust for a potential $1,000 top wallet for your project. So that's another massive benefit for installing the bot. So what are you waiting for? It doesn't cost any money. We've made sure that it is way less spammy, that it deletes messages after a while, so it doesn't clog up any chats or anything like that. And we're always looking for feedback of how we can improve it as well. So we're open to that. Like I said, we're really only on the first version of the bot. We're kicking this thing off. So yeah, take advantage of it. Take advantage of the platform we're running. We're not just pigeonholed necessarily to one particular platform. We're on multiple channels on each platform. We're on 3 channels on YouTube, whichever you're watching from. We're on 3 channels on X. We're on Telegram. We're on Twitch. We're going to be on Rumble soon. So we're spreading the word far and wide. So like I said, get the bot installed and take advantage of everything we're doing here. And if you want to be part of the success, again, I'll say it one last time, you can go and mint one of our NFTs, which are also currently live right now. Solana each, only 250 to be done, up to 20% rev share when we sell it out, and loads of awesome things coming for the Moon or Dust token as well through the NFT sales and all the development and stuff that we're working on here. It all helps. And hey, you could be earning 20% right alongside the revenue generation models that I mentioned earlier on. I won't go into it again, but if you're just tuning in, go to the early part of the show and you'll see exactly how the NFTs work, how the revenue is generated for them, the milestones that we have for them. And we only have whatever is left of today and 24 hours of tomorrow is when they will be closing. So get on in there now. If you want to grab one, now is the chance to guarantee that you're going to get one. As Sean said, we're going to be making a decision on exactly what we do. If we don't sell out in the meantime, I'll be very surprised if we hit that 250 mark. But hey, I would be over the moon if that happened for everybody. But either way, we can guarantee you one anyway up until at least tomorrow. So did you have anything else you want to talk about regarding the NFTs, Sean, today?
Nope. I think we got them. Like I said, go pick up your NFTs, and 36 more hours roughly guaranteed, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, and a quick word on the Moon or Dust token, which is what we, of course, through the NFT sales, we're facilitating, and there will be 5 Solana burn and earn, of course, for that. And there's, the coin market cap listing that we're pushing for the token. Again, this is a community token, totally driven by the community. We're waiting for this regulation to come down before we kind of completely link the two, just to make sure everybody's staying safe. But we will always be pushing it. We will always be promoting it. This is the only token that's going to be involved with this ecosystem as far as Moon or Dust Media. So if you want to get in, pick up a bag of that, you can do. Join us on the ride. If you want to pick up an NFT share in our success, you can do that. And hey, if you're not in a situation to do that financially right now either, that's totally cool. Enjoy the content, enjoy the show, share it around, comment, interact with it. That also helps a whole lot. So whatever you can do, however you can commit, that's so appreciated. I mean that from the heart. I do, honestly. All right,
guys, it's about that time. Mr. Pixel, got any closing words before I close it out?
Yeah, I mean, not really. I kind of think I've said as much as I can really say here. Again, I just appreciate you guys, everybody that tunes in, wherever you're tuning in from. And for whatever reason, we do appreciate it. Getting our numbers up here and helping us grow this ecosystem is massive. And again, we want to try and give it all back to the community, which is exactly what we've been doing with Infiniad, with the ever appreciating aspect. That was all to be able to, for the community and the users to benefit. Lunar Pump, everything we're doing with that. This platform tied into it as a marketing arm for any projects that would be launching on there and helping them, assisting them. It's all community oriented and try to really take this crypto space to the next level. When we start looking for mass adoption and we do get this regulation in place, we want to be squeaky clean, but we also want to make sure that like the community is benefiting as much as possible. So that's everything. That's kind of the ethos that we kind of live by here, is because we all know about the scams. Like Sean said, you could do episode upon episode about scams, I'm sure. So, but check out his green flag episode and find out about all the good things that you should look for in a project. And you know, that's, like I said, that's the ethos we kind of go by, and everything we build is kind of based around that. So appreciate you guys watching. We'll be back again Monday. And I hope all you guys get your Christmas stuff dialed in nice and early. Don't leave it to last minute now. I hope you're not just getting the tree up. I hope you have a great weekend. And much love to all you guys, and I appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm always had the tree up since November 1st, so we've been rocking and rolling the tree for a while. Also, guys, Crypto over Red Bull. Check out the red flag episode, green flag episode, the FOMO episode. Check out all the episodes and give it that 5-star rating. Give a comment. Also, the Moon or Dust game show. Unless we sell out the NFTs in the next 36 hours, that'll be an off week for the game show itself. The next week, which is the 31st, we're probably going to run some competitions that require some engagement for community members that want to come on that show, probably a shot at 250. So we're going to create some engagement on that. So if you want to play, get ready. Look out for that tweet. Of course, you know we're going to share it. As far as the show next week, though, Moon or Dust Trending is going to be going live probably every day except for Christmas Day. And then January 7th, we're going to kick everything back off with our primetime show with Assure DeFi. But guys, I think that's about all we have.
Quick word from Mike there. Look at the leaderboard. Moonboy token, soon #1. That's a sign. Thank me later. All right, Mike.
Yep,
we're going to have you on the show. We're having you back up here as soon as you're ready to tell us all about Moonboy. I love Moonboy. I've always loved Moonboy. We all love Moonboy over here, so I'm excited to see where that's going to be going. But yeah, thanks, Mike. Thanks for jumping in, brother. We appreciate you also. He's crushing it out there as well, doing tons of work. So thank you, brother. Moonboy for the win. All right. All right, Sean.
Let's go. All right, guys. But yeah, go enjoy the family. It's the holidays. It's the weekend. We'll be back Monday at 3 p.m. Eastern talking about our top 5 trending projects. If you're at the bottom, 6 through 10, get voting, get in the top 5. But that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. I'm DeFi Sean. That's Mr. Pixel. And until Monday, you know what to do. Trade safe.
Play Moon or Dust live and win big for your community or for yourself. Just don't dust. Tuesday, audience edition. Wednesday, prime time. Thursday, microcap. Think you can take on the whales and walk away with a fat bag? Be our guest for free. Moon or Dust, the most bullish game show in crypto. Visit moon-or-dust.fun for details.